Hi guys, what's up? This is DARION Fenty here, and I saw this guy do this 5-day no social interaction challenge. That was where he wasn't on social media, he didn't have use of his phone, and he didn't go outside with anybody, wasn't talking to anybody. And this is convenient right now for me to do it because I'm off for 3 days. So I'm only going to be doing mine for 3 days, where I'm just going to be in the house, not talking to anybody, no phone whatsoever. And yeah, if anybody really know me, this is going to be hard for me. I feel like I can manage it though. It's just 3 days without talking to somebody. But honestly, this experiment showed me that every parent should have more than one child, because this is an experiment to me, but to somebody else, this is their actual reality. You know, during this experiment, there was nothing to do, nobody to talk to, no social media to get on, no comments to read, no timelines to go down. It's like just you and yourself. And a lot of people say take some you time, take this. Well, I'm sorry, those 3 days of you time was too much for me. It's like life became so repetitive, and I started doing things that I never would have done before. I'm wiping down walls, sweeping floors. I do that, but not as often as I was on these 3 days. I kept constantly brushing my hair. I slept a lot, just thinking thoughts. I never slept as much as I did with this experiment. I was literally, I've lost track of day and night. You see the light, but in your mind, you're thinking like, oh, I don't really know what it is, honestly. All you can really do is look at a clock. You can't look down your timeline. Oh, they posted this at this time. Things get so complicated. And it's like life just so repetitive when you're not talking to anybody. And this experiment truly taught me that mental illnesses are caused by loneliness, because loneliness brings on depression. And with depression and loneliness, you start to think different things. That's why you can't really rule out the people with mental illnesses, because every mental illness was brought on by something. I got agitated at things I normally wouldn't have even been mad at. It's like your mind just plays tricks on you. And honestly, during this experiment, it feels like you're trapped in a prison, but not a natural prison. It's like you're trapped within your mind, because your mind is telling you one thing and you're telling yourself another. And it's like things get complicated, honestly. Honestly, like time itself has just stopped. And it's like everything you imagine you ever wanted to do when you're by yourself, you literally accomplish it. So don't get me wrong, you accomplish everything that you set out to do. But at the end of the day, things just get weird. It's like, wow, should I wake up? Why am I up? Why am I asleep? Should I go to sleep? It's like you just start to become it's like hallucinative. Basically, you're not yourself, honestly. I wouldn't recommend anybody. When I say anybody, nobody. And if you're alone and need somebody to talk to, you can always talk to me, because I see now that loneliness really can bring on depression. This was crazy. What's up, y'all? This is DARION Fenty, and this is the morning after I'm about to go to work. And honestly, I was gonna nominate people to do this, but seriously, do not do it. Especially if you're an asthmatic, that it really spiked up my breathing. A lot of things went on. You get so bored, you don't even realize what day it is, honestly. I had to keep track of the day. I had to keep it literally I know people say you couldn't live without social media, and you say, I could. Honestly, you couldn't. I'm not gonna say you, but the person, because me, I'm not even gonna lie to you. No human interaction, no social media interaction, that was like living hell. Seriously, it's boring. You do nothing. You start to talking to yourself start to become normal, because it's like, you're counseling with yourself like, man, this is so boring. You're just like, man, it's so boring. I wouldn't nominate anybody to do this. Honestly, check with your doctor first or something to see if you're kept up for it, because I see that honestly I wasn't. So I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Hey, y'all have a good day, and now I'm gonna try to go to work no matter how tired I am now from all this, because the sleep, I'm sleeping in the daytime, nighttime, daytime, but somehow last night I didn't really get any sleep. So man, just all right, y'all.